Welcome back to Legacy Coins USA, where small coins reveal big American history. Today, we are unlocking the story of the top 4 Monticello Jefferson nickels from the United States of America coins that carry liberty in God we trust and e pluribus unum, and represent freedom, unity, and timeless craftsmanship. These nickels are more than pocket change. They are historical symbols connected to Thomas Jefferson Monticello and the everyday life of millions of Americans. Stay with us as we explore rarity, design, value, and hidden numismatic power that makes these Jefferson nickels true legends in the world of coin collecting, only on Legacy Coins USA. First up, the Jefferson 5-cent coin issued by the United States of America in 1985, with the Philadelphia mint mark P, is one of the most historically rich and widely collected coins in American numismatics. This coin carries the powerful inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum," which together represent freedom, faith, unity, and national identity, even though it is a small denomination coin. Its story connects deeply with American history, politics, art, and everyday life, making it far more significant than its face value suggests. The design of this coin traces back to the early 20th century when the United States decided to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the nation. Jefferson was not only a political leader, but also the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, a philosopher and architect and a strong believer in democracy. The obverse of the coin features his left-facing portrait, which was originally designed by Felix Schlag and first introduced in 1938. This design replaced the buffalo nickel and brought a more classical and refined look to American coinage. On the reverse side of the coin stands Monticello, the famous Virginia estate designed and built by Thomas Jefferson himself. Monticello is not just a house, but a symbol of intellect, innovation, and American independence. The building reflects Jefferson's vision of harmony between art, science, and civic responsibility. By placing Monticello on the reverse, the United States Mint transformed a circulating coin into a miniature historical monument, carried daily by millions of citizens. The 1985 P. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is the oldest mint facility in the United States. During this period, the Philadelphia Mint had already stopped using mint marks on many coins, but Jefferson nickels once again displayed the P mint mark, making this issue easy to identify for collectors. The mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins during the year to support daily commerce across the country. The composition of the Jefferson 5-cent coin is an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This durable metal mixture gives the coin its distinctive silver-gray appearance and allows it to withstand decades of circulation without losing structural integrity. The edge of the coin is smooth, which distinguishes it from higher denomination coins and reflects its utilitarian role in everyday transactions. The inscriptions on the coin carry deep meaning. Liberty represents the foundation of American values and personal freedom. In God we trust reflects national faith and trust placed in a higher moral authority. E pluribus unum means out of many one, emphasizing unity among states and citizens. These words are not decorative but ideological statements reinforcing national identity each time the coin changes hands. From a numismatic perspective, the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel is considered a common circulation coin, but that does not diminish its importance. Collectors study this coin for strike quality, die variations, minting errors, and condition. High-grade examples with strong details on Jefferson hair and Monticello steps are especially desirable among serious collectors. One of the most important grading factors for this coin is the presence of full steps on Monticello. This term refers to the clarity and completeness of the steps leading up to the building. Many coins struck for circulation show weak details due to worn dies or high-speed production. Coins that display 5 or 6 complete steps are far rarer and command significantly higher interest in the collector market. Mint errors are another fascinating aspect of the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel. Off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, and die cracks can all occur during the minting process. Error coins are accidental but highly collectible because they offer a glimpse into the mechanical process of coin production. Each error tells a unique story that standard coins cannot. Historically, the year 1985 was a period of economic transition in the United States, with changes in technology, industry, and monetary circulation. The Jefferson nickel continued to play a vital role in vending machines, transportation, and small purchases. Despite inflation pressures, the 5-cent coin remained essential in daily life, reinforcing its constant presence in American society. Collectors often seek this coin in uncirculated condition where original mint luster is preserved. These coins were often saved in rolls, mint sets, or albums, rather than being spent. Circulated examples are abundant, but pristine pieces reveal the artistry of the original design far more clearly, especially in Jefferson facial features and Monticello architectural lines. The Philadelphia Mint has always been known for high production efficiency, but not all coins were struck equally. Differences in die pressure, metal flow, and alignment result in subtle variations that collectors carefully examine under magnification. Each coin becomes a document of industrial craftsmanship and mass production techniques. Over time, Jefferson nickels, including the 1985 P issue, have become entry-level coins for new collectors. Many numismatists begin their journey with Jefferson nickel albums, learning grading standards, mint marks, and history. Before advancing to rarer series, this coin therefore serves as a gateway into the broader world of American numismatics. Although the face value is only 5 cents, the collector value depends heavily on condition, rarity of features, and market demand. While most circulated examples remain affordable, high-grade certified specimens with exceptional strike quality can be worth significantly more than their nominal value, especially when professionally graded. Coin preservation plays a major role in maintaining value. Collectors are advised to store Jefferson nickels in protective holders away from moisture and direct handling. Cleaning the coin can severely damage its surface and reduce numismatic value. Original surfaces are always preferred over altered appearances. The Jefferson nickel series itself spans decades, making it one of the longest-running designs in United States coinage history. The 1985 P coin is part of this larger narrative connecting generations of Americans through a consistent design that has evolved subtly over time. Numismatics is not only about money, but about storytelling. Each Jefferson nickel carries traces of the hands it passed through, the stores it visited, and the era it belonged to. This transforms a simple coin into a cultural artifact, preserving everyday American history in metal form. The Monticello design was later modified and eventually replaced in future years, but the classic reverse remains iconic for collectors. The original Monticello reverse represents stability, tradition, and respect for the founding fathers of the nation. Educational institutions and museums often use Jefferson nickels to teach history, economics, and design. Because they are accessible yet meaningful, the 1985 P issue stands as a perfect example of how common objects can carry extraordinary historical value. In the modern collector market, Jefferson nickels continue to gain attention, especially among specialists who focus on full steps, varieties, and mint anomalies. Auction results and collector demand show that even widely minted coins can achieve impressive premiums under the right conditions. In conclusion, the Liberty in God We Trust E Pluribus Unum Monticello 5-cent coin from 1985, minted in Philadelphia, is far more than spare change. It is a symbol of American heritage, craftsmanship, unity, and daily life preserved in metal. A small coin with a very big story that continues to inspire collectors, historians, and enthusiasts across the United States of America. Next up, Jefferson 5-cent coin dated 1988 with the Philadelphia Mint mark P is a powerful representation of American history, culture, and everyday life, carrying the inscriptions Liberty in God We Trust and E Pluribus Unum, which together express freedom, faith, and national unity. This coin may appear simple at first glance, but in the world of numismatics it holds deep meaning and an important place within the long-running Jefferson nickel series of the United States of America. The obverse of the 1988 P Jefferson nickel features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the nation, and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. His image symbolizes democracy, intellect, and leadership. The design was originally created by sculptor Felix Schlag, and first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and marking a new era of American coin design that focused on real historical figures. The reverse side of the coin displays Monticello, the Virginia estate designed and built by Thomas Jefferson himself. Monticello is more than a residence, it is a symbol of innovation, architecture, and Enlightenment ideals. The inclusion of Monticello on the coin connects American currency directly to the personal legacy of Jefferson, making each coin a small, moving monument of national heritage. The 1988 Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is the oldest mint facility in the nation. During this time, the mint produced a very large number of 5-cent coins to support daily commerce, transportation, vending machines, and retail transactions. The P mint mark identifies its place of origin and is an important detail for collectors studying mint production patterns. This coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a durable alloy that gives the coin its silver-gray appearance and long-lasting strength. The smooth edge and solid weight reflect its functional role as a workhorse coin designed to circulate for decades without significant wear. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" on the obverse represent core American values, while "E Pluribus Unum" on the reverse emphasizes unity among the states. These words are not decorative but ideological messages that reinforce national identity every time the coin is used, exchanged, or saved. From a numismatic standpoint, the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel is considered a common circulation issue, yet it remains highly studied by collectors. Factors such as strike quality, surface preservation, and die characteristics determine desirability. Coins with sharp details on Jefferson hair and clear architectural lines on Monticello are especially attractive. One of the most important features collectors look for on Monticello Jefferson nickels is the presence of full steps. These steps appear at the base of Monticello and represent the quality of the strike. Many coins show weak or blended steps due to high-speed production, but coins with fully defined steps are scarcer and more valuable. Mint errors also add excitement to this issue. Off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, and clipped planchets are examples of errors that can occur during the minting process. These error coins are prized because they provide insight into how coins are made and how small mechanical mistakes can create unique collectibles. The year 1988 reflects a period of stability and modernization in the United States economy, and the Jefferson nickel continued to play a vital role in everyday transactions despite inflation pressures. The 5-cent coin remained essential and widely used, reinforcing its presence in American daily life. In terms of value, most circulated examples of the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel remain close to face value. However, uncirculated coins with original mint luster, and especially those certified with full steps, can command significantly higher premiums in the collector market. Proper storage and preservation are critical to maintaining numismatic value. The Liberty in God We Trust E Pluribus Unum Monticello 5-cent coin from 1988 stands as a symbol of American tradition, craftsmanship, and continuity. While small in size, it carries a large story connecting history, design, economics, and everyday life, making it a meaningful and lasting piece within the rich legacy of United States. Coin number 3. The Jefferson 5-cent coin, dated 1994 with the Philadelphia mint mark P, is a meaningful piece of United States coinage that carries the powerful inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum." These words represent freedom, faith, and unity, and together they define the national spirit of America. Even though this coin is small in denomination, it holds strong historical and numismatic importance within the long-running Jefferson nickel series. The obverse of the 1994 P. Jefferson nickel features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. His portrait symbolizes democratic values, education, leadership, and vision. The design was originally created by Felix Schlag and had already become one of the most recognizable portraits in American coin history by the 1990s. On the reverse side of the coin appears Monticello, the famous Virginia estate designed and built by Jefferson himself. Monticello stands as a symbol of enlightenment, architecture, innovation, and American independence. Its presence on the coin transforms ordinary currency into a traveling historical landmark, reminding citizens of the nation's intellectual foundations. The Philadelphia Mint produced the 1994 Jefferson nickel during a time when the United States economy was modernizing, and coin production relied on high-speed precision. Minting the P mint mark identifies the origin of the coin and is an essential detail for collectors studying mint output and distribution patterns across the country. The composition of this coin is 75% copper and 25% nickel, a durable alloy that gives the Jefferson nickel its strength, distinctive color, and resistance to wear. The smooth edge and solid weight reflect its practical purpose as a circulation coin intended for daily use over many years. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" appear on the obverse, reinforcing the core ideals of freedom and faith, while "E Pluribus Unum" on the reverse highlights unity among the states. These inscriptions are deeply rooted in American history, and each Jefferson nickel carries these national values into everyday transactions. From a numismatic perspective, the 1994 P. Jefferson nickel is classified as a common circulation issue, but condition plays a critical role in determining its collector value. Coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and original mint luster are far more desirable than heavily worn examples. A key feature collectors look for on this coin is the quality of the Monticello steps at the base of the building. Coins that display clearly defined full steps are considered superior strikes and are much harder to find. These examples often receive special designation from grading services and command higher premiums. Mint errors are another area of interest for this issue. Errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, doubled elements, and clipped planchets can occur during the minting process. These error coins are highly collectible because they are unique and provide insight into the mechanical side of coin production. During the year 1994, Jefferson nickels continued to play an essential role in everyday American life. They were widely used in vending machines, parking meters, public transportation, and retail transactions, making them one of the most actively circulating coins of the decade. In terms of value, most circulated 1994 P. Jefferson nickels remain close to face value. However, uncirculated examples, and especially those with full steps or certified high grades, can be worth significantly more. Proper storage and handling are crucial to preserving numismatic value, since cleaning or damage can permanently reduce collector interest. The Liberty in God We Trust E Pluribus Unum Monticello 5-cent coin from 1994 represents continuity, tradition, and craftsmanship in United States coinage. While modest in size, it carries a rich story of history, design, economics, and national identity, making it a meaningful piece for collectors and enthusiasts who appreciate the legacy of American money. Last coin. The Jefferson 5-cent coin, dated 1999 with the Philadelphia mint mark P, is a remarkable example of United States coinage carrying the inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust" and "E Pluribus Unum," which symbolize the core ideals of freedom, faith, and national unity. This small denomination coin is more than everyday currency. It represents decades of American history and the enduring legacy of one of the nation's most influential presidents, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse of the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel features the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the author of the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson's image conveys leadership, intellect, and democratic principles. The design, originally created by Felix Schlag in 1938, has remained iconic for generations of Americans, reflecting the country's respect for its founding fathers. On the reverse side of the coin appears Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, which stands as a symbol of architecture, innovation, and Enlightenment thinking. Monticello transforms the coin from simple money into a small historical monument. The steps, columns, and rooflines captured in miniature detail emphasize Jefferson's contributions to American culture and civic life. The Philadelphia Mint produced this coin during a period of consistent high-volume minting. For circulating nickels, the P mint mark identifies its origin and is an essential detail for collectors, allowing them to distinguish between Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mint issues. The mint of this era employed precision techniques to produce millions of coins efficiently while maintaining quality standards for public circulation. The composition of the 1999 Jefferson nickel is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable surface that resists wear and corrosion over decades of use. The smooth edge and standard weight reflect its functional role as a widely circulated coin for everyday transactions, while also providing a canvas for intricate historical detail. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" on the obverse and "E Pluribus Unum" on the reverse communicate the philosophical and national values of the United States. Liberty represents freedom and individual rights. "In God We Trust" signals faith and moral grounding, and "E Pluribus Unum," meaning "out of many one," emphasizes the unity of states and citizens. From a numismatic perspective, the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel is a common circulation coin, yet collectors study strike quality, surface preservation, and die features to assess value. High-quality examples with well-defined details on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello architectural elements are especially sought after in the collecting community. One of the most significant attributes collectors examine is the full steps. Feature on Monticello coins with complete, clearly defined steps at the base of the building are considered superior strikes and much less common than standard circulation examples. These coins are highly prized and often fetch premium prices among serious collectors. Mint errors are also of particular interest for the 1999 P issue. Off-center strikes, doubled dies, die cracks, and clipped planchets occasionally appear during production. These errors create unique specimens that stand out in any collection and tell a story of the coin's journey from design to circulation. During 1999, Jefferson nickels were heavily used in daily American life, including vending machines. Transportation, small purchases, and savings collections, the coin's ubiquitous presence made it a constant reminder of Jefferson's influence on the nation and the durability of his historical legacy. In terms of value, circulated 1999 P. Jefferson nickels are generally close to face value, but uncirculated coins with original mint luster or full steps can command significantly higher prices. Certified examples graded by professional services provide collectors with confidence in quality and help preserve long-term value. The Liberty in God We Trust E Pluribus Unum Monticello 5-cent coin from 1999 exemplifies the continuity of American design, craftsmanship, and historical storytelling. While small and commonly circulated, it carries an enduring narrative of the United States of America and remains a significant piece for collectors, educators, and anyone fascinated by the nation's numismatic heritage. Thanks for watching my channel, and get ready for next video for next day.